Hey there, it's Ranjit from Atomic Fusion, and it's time to take a look at how the Atomic Fusion version 4 Explore page works. So I'm in my extension right now. This is the Atomic Fusion version 4 extension, and I can just click on Find More Assets here, and that'll take me to the Explore page. So the Explore page is designed to help you discover assets created by the community and then fork them and use them back in your bubble apps via the extension. The explore page is essentially going to replace the hub that previously was where you discovered assets. The idea is to make sure that you can find assets really quickly and really easily and in a very visual way. Being that they are visual components, it makes a lot of sense to kind of be able to identify the things that you want to use in your app based on what things look like. That's why we've organized everything in the explore page as cards and cards with information at the bottom and an image of the asset itself on top. So that's what you'll see all over the explore page. So now the explore page, when you land on it, it's going to show you things divided into three parts by complexity. So we've got block components, pages, and elements. You can navigate between them here, um, or you can just click on see more designs to see more of a certain category. So I just clicked on block components, and now these are all the block components that I can possibly see on Topic Fusion. There's a ton of them, and they're all pretty well made. I've forked a few from here already, but I can show you how to fork another few block components, for example. So say I like this one, I fork it, it gets forked, and it leaves my explore section. That's because my forks are all available here. So once you fork something, it you can't see it on the explore page anymore because it's not something you want to explore. It comes down to your fork section. So on your fork section, you can choose to either share this, it copies a link that you can go into another tab and paste, or you can send it to someone, or you can remove it from your forks. So now once I fork something, it's going to become available on my extension. So that's the whole idea of forking, right? Forking is basically sending something from the explore section to your extension so that you can actually use it in a bubble app. So now, for example, I've got this thing here. I'm going to copy it. It says right click and paste on the bubble editor. I right click and I paste. So it's saved as a page. So now when I paste it, it's going to ask me to create a new page. I say yes, and it creates a page just like that. So that's basically how you want to use Atomic Fusion. You go into the Explore section, you find things that you like, you fork them, and then you use them on the extension. Another way to go about it is bookmarking assets. So say I'm scrolling through Atomic Fusion, I find something I like, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to use it immediately. You don't have to hope that you find it again at a later stage. You can just like it. That's basically a bookmark, and it gets added to your favorites. So now everything that you've liked is going to appear here. Um, you have the option to fork it as well, and you also have the option to go and see it in its own asset page. Um, I'll come to that in a second. So right now you've just bookmarked or favorited this asset. It's come to your favorites. If you head on over to the extension, you're going to find that it's also in your favorites over here. So let's go back to that test page. So say I copy this and I paste it in here, and that's how simple it is. So coming back to the explore page, another cool thing you can do with assets is kind of have a quick preview of it. Um, Understandably, you don't get the entire picture of what an asset's about just from a little picture on the card there. So in case you want to blow it up, you can just click on the image and it blows it up and it shows it to you in a larger format. You can see some of the description, you can see some of the stats, and if you choose to, you could follow or unfollow the creator of that asset. You could also see asset details. This takes you to the assets dedicated page. So now here, this is the asset page. So here is where all of the assets information is stored. In case this asset has a README, that'll be visible here. This one doesn't have a README yet. The description, a short description comes up here. And then again, you have a comment section. So you can just go in and say, oh, that's nice, and post it. And that's my comment there. So you can have conversations about an asset right here. And that makes engaging in context of an asset so much more interesting. So let me head back to the explore section so that I can show you my creations. So my creations is a section that shows you a list of everything that you've uploaded into Atomic Fusion. So here are some sample buttons and elements that I've just uploaded. As you can see, they're all private or drafts. So again, I have the option to go to the asset page. Now this only works if your asset is public. But now in this case, I'm the creator of this asset, so I should be able to see this asset in its own page. There we go. I see it. Now, since this is my asset, I can also edit this asset. So when you click on edit, you're given options to change some of the metadata of the asset itself, as well as edit a README. A README can be rich text, so you can put in fancy text, colors, links, the whole shebang. And then that will get saved and it'll appear on the assets page there. Similarly, you can also edit your own profile. So if you click on edit profile here, it takes you to a settings page. And you can update your name, your short bio, work with your email and password, and enter other links to other profiles that you might have so that you can let people hit you up there. I should also show you how easy it is to send some feedback to Atomic Fusion in case you find something or have an idea or have a suggestion or you want to report a bug or something on those lines. So you simply click on support/feedback. You say, here is my message, for example, and you send that. And that will send me a direct message. So I know exactly what's on your mind. So that's essentially what the platform side of Atomic Fusion version 4 looks like. There's another video that goes through the extension side of things. It's quite simple to now find exactly what you want and fork it or like it and use it in your extension. I hope you get used to the new UI and UX really soon and you can build stuff and use Atomic Fusion to its full potential. I'm also looking forward to a lot of feedback coming in from you because I'm constantly going to work on making Atomic Fusion a better product and a much better platform to help you share and add assets and store them and also help the community. So all the best and keep bubbling.